Warning: sensitive images.
How many copies of this world-shaken image would satisfy your wicked heart? Why bother? It's more original and easier to multiply it by war. That's why you want peace.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, heaven, Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
మా కార్యక్రమాలు అందజేస్తున్నాయి అనేక భాషలలో. దయచేసి చూడండి suprememastertv.com/schedule.
According to a study from the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging, consuming nuts regularly slows cognitive decline in older adults. Healthy plant-based foods for brain power. Continue watching to find out more.
The most important message is that plant-strong food is delicious. You can have food devoid of animal products, and it can be satisfying. It can be fun. It can be flavorful. Brian Terry, vegan.
Goddag means good day in Swedish, the official language of the Åland Islands, an autonomous region of Finland. Beautiful viewers, my name is Juho. The amiable people of the scenic Åland Islands wish that you experience happiness and joy throughout the day. In today's show, Healthy Plant-Based Foods for Brain Power, we are going to learn what foods are good for maintaining brain wellness. Did you know that although the brain makes up just 3% of your total body weight, it can consume up to 17% of your daily caloric expenditure? The food we eat is crucial to maintaining proper brain function because it requires specific nutrients to nourish it. Cognitive functions, such as thinking, memory, and learning, are associated with blood glucose levels and how well the brain utilizes this fuel. In addition to glucose, there is a lot more. Let's now find out about some of the kinds of nutrients the brain uses to carry out its job. According to a team of researchers at Tufts University in the United States, the cognitive capabilities of our brains may also be impacted by vitamins. For example, vitamin D, also known as the sunshine vitamin, is associated with bone health and immune system support. It has also been reported that vitamin D deficiency is connected to chronic illnesses and early mortality. In a study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's and Dementia, researchers looked into the effects of vitamin D on brain tissue. They discovered that participants had a sharper memory and a more moderate rate of cognitive decline when their vitamin D levels increased. The investigation pointed out the significance of supplying the brain with proper nutrients because scientists predict that by 2050, there will be over 150 million people living with dementia worldwide. Dr. Sarah Booth, one of the study's authors and the director of the Jean Mayer USDA Human Nutrition Research Center on Aging at Tufts University, said, "This research reinforces the importance of studying how food and nutrients create resilience to protect the aging brain against diseases such as Alzheimer's disease and other related dementias." Although vitamin D can be obtained from a variety of food choices, our body is capable of producing its own. When our skin is exposed to sunlight, the cholesterol inside us will be converted to vitamin D. This means that spending about 10 to 30 minutes outdoors under the sun is the most natural way to get our daily dose of vitamin D. In case your skin is sensitive to sunlight, you may adjust the length of exposure accordingly to prevent sunburn. Alternatively, here are some of the great vegan vitamin D sources from which we can choose. Mushrooms are one of the terrific non-animal people food sources with a substantial amount of vitamin D. If the mushroom happens to grow without light, adding ultraviolet or UV light can be helpful in boosting the level of vitamin D in the mushrooms. Additionally, a study found that exposing harvested hot air-dried mushrooms, such as button, shiitake, and oyster mushrooms, gill side up to a UVB lamp, boosted their vitamin D content for up to 8 months when they were stored afterwards in closed plastic containers in the dark at 20 degrees Celsius. Placing mushrooms under the sun, gill side up, will also increase the amount of vitamin D. Alternatively, you can pick fortified foods like soy milk, cereals, orange juice, almond milk, or rice milk to get more vitamin D. Please be sure to check if the vitamin D comes from a vegan source, however. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that there is an association between the consumption of nuts and improved heart health markers. And having a healthy heart is actually crucial to maintaining brain health. A healthy heart pumps blood more efficiently, giving the brain more oxygenated blood and making the brain better at eliminating toxins to protect it from inflammation. According to a study from the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging, consuming nuts regularly slows cognitive decline in older adults. Another study suggested that regular consumption of nuts is associated with sharper memory when comparing with those who did not include nuts in their diet on a regular basis. Moreover, the vitamin E in nuts shields brain cells from free radical damage, thus slowing mental decline. Walnuts are known to provide brain-healthy omega-3 fatty acids that fight inflammation.
Vegan, tested positive for nobility.
We will pause a moment for a constructive message and we'll be right back. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Healthy Plant-Based Foods for Brain Power on Supreme Master Television. An article in the Journal of Experimental Gerontology stated that fruits and vegetables contain a variety of bioactive phytochemicals that may help slow down cognitive decline. For instance, blueberries provide numerous health advantages, including enhancing brain function. Anthocyanins, a class of anti-inflammatory polyphenols with antioxidant properties, are found in blueberries and other berries with darker pigments. Research shows that certain antioxidants in blueberries can accumulate in the brain to facilitate communication between cells. Furthermore, it is thought that oxidative stress and inflammation that can result in accelerated brain aging and neurodegenerative illnesses can be counterbalanced by the antioxidants in blueberries. You may consider adding them to a smoothie, your morning cereal, or just eat them on their own as a quick snack before you leave for work or school. Broccoli is another wonderful vegetable that is packed with strong antioxidants and vitamin K. 1 cup of broccoli, which weighs about 160 grams, will be able to provide more than 100% of the United States Department of Agriculture's recommended daily intake of the vitamin. The fat-soluble vitamin K is an important vitamin because it is required by the body to generate sphingolipids, a type of fat that is abundant in brain cells. Several studies show that older adults who eat more vitamin K tend to have better memory and cognitive function. In addition to vitamin K, broccoli contains a variety of other substances that have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that are essential for defending the brain against damage. In addition to their potent antioxidants, which shield the body and brain from the harmful effects of free radicals, pumpkin seeds are rich in magnesium, iron, zinc, and copper. Magnesium is a key nutrient for memory and learning. Lack of magnesium raises the likelihood of neurological conditions such as migraine, depression, and epilepsy. Zinc and copper are important elements necessary for maintaining normal communication between neurons. Neurological disorders like Alzheimer's disease, depression, and Parkinson's disease are found to be correlated with zinc and copper deficiency. In addition, iron is another important element that's responsible for keeping a healthy brain. Due to its numerous health advantages, including those for the brain, turmeric has gained attention in recent years. Since curcumin, the active component of the spice, is able to pass through the blood-brain barrier, eating turmeric may enable curcumin to reach the brain directly. Studies have suggested that curcumin is associated with improved memory in people with Alzheimer's and may help to slow the progress of age-related cognitive decline. Sometimes maintaining good health isn't entirely dependent on the food we put in. It is also equally important to avoid consuming harmful foods or substances. According to the Mayo Clinic Health System in the US, alcohol is a neurotoxin that affects how brain cells communicate. An article in the US government's National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism website states that alcohol can interfere with how the brain controls balance, memory, speech, and judgment. Even structural changes in neurons may be more likely in long-term heavy drinkers. Other than eating nutrient-dense foods and refraining from using harmful substances, it is also important to establish the habit of regular exercise. Being physically active as we age can help lower the likelihood of developing dementia. A 2022 study published in the Journal of Neuroscience examines the effect of exercise in depth. The study discovered that older adults who are physically active had healthier immune cells than their peers who were sedentary. In another study, the size of the hippocampus, known as the memory center, was found to be bigger in older sedentary adults who began to walk for about an hour every day, most days of the week, as opposed to those who did not walk regularly. Those who consistently exercise for an hour for several years can even stop the hippocampus from shrinking. In comparison to sedentary adults of the same age, it has been found that active middle-aged people perform better on memory tests and exhibit stronger critical thinking abilities. Moreover, the likelihood of developing Alzheimer's disease is reduced in half. To reap the benefits of maintaining a healthy brain, we hope that you and your loved ones will adopt a vegan lifestyle and exercise daily.
Vegan, a stepping stone forward to a spiritual understanding.
Delightful viewers, thank you for your company today on our program. Up next is
The Physical World Requires Our Own Efforts and Being Responsible, Part 303,
on Between Master and Disciples, right after Noteworthy News. May heaven's light always shine on you on your journey to our eternal home.
Non-vegan? War? Ah, no sweat. They only just make our world more and more dangerous to live in. So even the moon runs away. The earth stops spinning. The sun is broken almost into pieces, with some giant holes, one ripped in its middle, 20 times bigger than our planet. What's the problem? Oh, it just might fall to Earth. Why? The answer might come too late for you. And or for all of us.
Russia, leave Ukraine or your reign now. Peace be with you too.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/HL.